Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dr. Manha English Channel. I'm Manha.
And I'm Umar. We are very happy to have you here with us today.
Today's topic is English in daily life, the best daily routine for students. A good routine helps students stay organized, learn better, and feel less stressed.
That sounds helpful. Many students want to study well, but they do not know how to manage their day.
Exactly. A smart daily routine makes a big difference. It helps you wake up on time, study with focus, and still have time for rest and hobbies.
So, where should a student start?
Start with the morning. A strong morning sets the tone for the whole day. Wake up early, freshen up, and make your bed. A clean and organized start gives you a clear mind.
That is a good habit. What should students do after waking up?
After that, drink water, do a little stretching, and prepare for the day. Then take a few minutes to plan your tasks. You can ask yourself, what do I need to finish today?
Planning is important. It helps students avoid confusion.
Yes, and it also saves time. For example, you can write down your schoolwork, homework, reading time, and revision time. When you know your goals, you can work more confidently.
What about breakfast?
Breakfast is very important. A healthy breakfast gives energy to your brain and body. Students should not skip it. A simple meal like eggs, bread, fruit, or milk can help you stay active.
I see. A student cannot study well on an empty stomach.
That is true. After breakfast, it is time to get ready for school or online classes. Keep your school bag, notebook, books, and stationery ready the night before. This saves time in the morning.
That sounds smart. Being prepared reduces stress.
It does. During school time, listen carefully to your teachers. Try to understand the lesson instead of only memorizing it. When you understand something, you remember it better.
Should students ask questions in class?
Yes, definitely. Asking questions shows interest and helps clear confusion. If something is difficult, do not stay silent. It is better to ask and learn.
What should students do after school?
After school, take a short break. Rest your mind for a little while. You can eat a snack, relax, or talk with family. But do not waste too much time on the phone or television.
A short break is good, but balance is important.
Exactly. After your break, begin your homework. Try to complete the hardest task first, because your mind is still fresh. This helps you work with better focus.
That is a useful tip. Many students leave difficult work for the end.
Yes, and that can make them feel tired and worried. When you finish important work early, you feel more relaxed. Then you can do easier tasks with less pressure.
What about revision?
Revision should be part of every student's routine. Spend some time reviewing what you studied in class. Read your notes again, solve a few questions, and repeat important points.
Revision helps students remember lessons for a longer time.
Correct. Small daily revision is better than studying everything at the last minute. It builds confidence before tests and exams.
How much time should students spend on study each day?
It depends on their schedule, but they should study in a balanced way. Long hours without rest are not always helpful. It is better to study with focus for a shorter time than to sit without concentration for many hours.
So quality matters more than quantity.
Exactly. Use your study time wisely. Put your phone away, find a quiet place, and give your full attention to your work. When you stay focused, you learn faster.
What should students do in the evening?
In the evening, they can finish homework, revise lessons, and prepare for the next day. It is also a good time to practice reading, writing, or speaking English.
How can students improve English in daily life?
They can read English books, watch educational videos, listen to simple English conversations, and speak with friends or family. Even small practice every day can improve fluency.
That is encouraging. English improves step by step.
Yes, and daily practice is the key. Students should not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. The more you practice, the better you become.
What about exercise?
Exercise is also important. Students should move their bodies every day. A short walk, stretching, or light exercise helps improve energy and concentration.
So a healthy body supports a healthy mind?
Absolutely. Sleep is another important part of a student's routine. Going to bed on time helps the brain rest. A tired student cannot focus well the next day.
That is true. Good sleep makes learning easier.
Before sleeping, students should prepare for tomorrow. Pack the school bag, check homework, and set out clothes if needed. This makes the next morning easier and calmer.
I like that idea. It saves time and prevents last-minute rush.
It does. A successful student routine is not only about studying. It is also about discipline, health, and balance. Students need time for learning, rest, family, and personal growth.
So a good routine helps build a better life.
Yes, it does. When students manage their time well, they become more confident, responsible, and successful. They also feel more in control of their day.
That is inspiring. What is the main message for students?
The main message is simple. Wake up early, plan your day, study with focus, take healthy breaks, revise regularly, and sleep on time. Small good habits every day lead to big success. This is the best time to review the day. Ask yourself, what did I learn today? And what should I improve tomorrow?
That is a very good habit. Reflection helps students grow.
Yes, and it also builds self-discipline. A student who thinks about progress every day can improve faster than someone who studies without a plan.
What should students avoid in the evening?
They should avoid staying awake too late, scrolling on the phone for hours, or leaving homework unfinished. These habits make the next day harder.
So time management is really the key.
It is. Good time management makes life easier. When you divide your day into study time, break time, and sleep time, everything becomes more balanced.
Can students also make a weekly plan?
Yes, and that is a great idea. A weekly plan helps students see what they need to finish in the whole week. They can write down school tasks, exam preparation, and personal goals.
That helps them stay ahead instead of waiting until the last minute.
Exactly. Students should also keep their study area clean. A tidy desk, proper lighting, and the right books nearby help create a better learning environment.
A clean space can make studying feel easier.
That is right. When your surroundings are organized, your thoughts become more organized too. It becomes easier to focus and less easy to get distracted.
What about screen time?
Screen time should be used wisely. Students can use their phones or computers for learning, but they should not let entertainment take over their whole day. Balance is important.
So technology can help, but only with control.
Yes, control is necessary. Another helpful habit is reading for a few minutes every day. Reading improves vocabulary, grammar, and confidence in English.
That is useful for both school and daily life.
Absolutely. Students can also speak English with friends, answer simple questions in English, and practice short conversations at home. Small practice every day creates strong progress.
I understand. Daily practice is better than waiting for perfect moments.
Very true. Perfection is not the goal. Progress is the goal. A student should focus on improving a little each day.
What is the best attitude for students?
The best attitude is positive, patient, and willing to learn. Students should believe in themselves and keep trying, even when work feels difficult.
That sounds motivating.
It is. When students build good habits early, they create a strong future. A simple routine can change how they study, how they speak, and how they succeed.
So every small action matters?
Exactly. Wake up with purpose, study with focus, rest with balance, and sleep with peace. That is how students can organize their day and learn better. Yes, for example, instead of saying, I will study for a while, a student can say, I will complete 2 math exercises and review 1 English lesson.
That is more specific and easier to follow.
Exactly. Specific goals help students stay focused and feel satisfied when they finish them.
What should students do when they feel lazy?
They should start with a small task. Sometimes the hardest part is beginning. Once you start, it becomes easier to continue.
So even a small step can build momentum?
Yes, and that is a powerful habit. Students should not wait for motivation only. They should build discipline and work even on ordinary days.
Discipline is very important for success.
It is. Another good habit is keeping a notebook for new English words. When students learn a new word, they should write it down and use it in a sentence.
That helps them remember vocabulary better.
Correct. They can also practice speaking by reading aloud. This improves pronunciation, fluency, and confidence.
Reading aloud sounds simple, but it is effective.
Very effective. Students can also listen carefully to English audio or conversations. This helps them understand how words sound in real situations.
So listening is just as important as reading and writing.
Absolutely. Language learning works best when students practice all 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing.
That gives a complete learning routine.
Yes, and students should remember to stay patient. Learning takes time. Every good learner improves step by step.
That is a nice reminder. Progress takes time, but it is worth it.
It is. A student with a good daily routine can study with less stress and more confidence.
And confidence helps students do better in class and exams.
Exactly. A strong routine also helps students become responsible in other areas of life, not only in school.
So the habit of organizing today can build a better tomorrow.
That is beautifully said. Keep your day simple, keep your goals clear, and keep improving little by little. A simple routine can make your day easier and your learning better.
Keep your day organized and you will feel more confident.
Thank you so much for listening to Dr. Manha English Channel.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please like this video.
Share it with your friends who want to learn English.
And do not forget to subscribe to Dr. Manha English Channel.
We create simple English podcasts to help you speak confidently.
Keep practicing
Keep learning.
and never stop improving your English.
We will meet you again in the next episode with another interesting English podcast.
Until then, keep listening, keep speaking.
Goodbye and take care.